Target Trading Academy.
Good evening, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with your micros market recap. It is a little later for us today. It is Friday, December 10th, almost 7 p.m. It's 6:46. Let's get right into it with our micro oil. Today was no exception. It was also a slower day. You can see that we opened at the, pretty close to the high of yesterday. I believe we just were open just barely above it. And immediately they wanted to come back down into its range from yesterday. And then this is pretty much where we ended up closing, the same area. We did have several entries trigger off of our HVA edges here, as you can see. But again, not a ton of volume. We did have a handful of trades in oil. Gold, more volume in it than yesterday, that's for sure. A lot, not as condensed as yesterday's move, but again, not a whole lot of extra volume. You can see that we opened just, still recovering from a cold, just above the close from yesterday. Came down to our HVA edge that was drawn the night before. You can see how perfectly that bounced off that level there, and then came back up, reversed again, and then hit our other edge again. That's 3 entries, and if you don't know what you're looking at, you should contact us and come figure it out. We have a whole education dedicated to trading. That is what we do. We are an education company, and we have these levels that we give out to our students the night before for all of our markets here. Now, there's more markets that we have in our rooms than just these 4. Moving on to the micro ES. It was pretty range bound from yesterday. As you'll see here, we opened not terribly far from the bulk of the volume from yesterday's range. We were inside yesterday's range. Close was well below us down here, but we opened up here. We had 2 reversals, 3 around that HVA edge that we give out to our students the night before. And yes, it is the night before. You can ask our students, come to our room, ask them for yourselves. They'll tell you. We give this information to them the night before so that they're ready to go during their trades in the pit, or if they're going to trade at night. We had that edge hold again for an entry that was another winner. And then you'll see that it came into this area below us to the close finally, where it turned around and didn't want to come back for the rest of the day. That was a stellar entry that we were waiting for all day that we teach in our rooms. And I'm not going to give any details other than that's what we talk about, especially for a Friday. And then just went back to where it opened and decided to take it a little higher for the remainder of the day, where it posted up higher than what we had closed at previously. So we closed well up above yesterday's range and well above yesterday's close. So we have a net gain in the micro ES there. Now Nasdaq, micro Nasdaq, similar story, except it didn't leave Friday's range at all. If you recall, Nasdaq was our real good trading day comparatively to the ES. Today, ES had quite a few trades. Not to say that the Nasdaq didn't have any today. It just wasn't as stellar as it was yesterday. But there were really good trades regardless of that in today's trading for the Nasdaq as well. So you'll see here that we did open inside of yesterday's range, again, well above the close. And we meandered in here, giving us an entry right off the bat, just like the ES, but opposite direction. And then we had 2, 3 entries as well. I mean, you couldn't get any better than this. 4, 5, disqualified. 6, disqualified. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, even though it wasn't as good as yesterday's range, it still was a good day in the Nasdaq. right? So that's just what it is with the markets. Things happen. You can see that we did not get higher than the range from yesterday as we closed up here around 16,324.50 in that market. But overall, we did close higher than yesterday. Now, there are only a handful of trades I want to show that we had today. This video isn't about the entries and losers. That you can check Patrick's videos or Dan's videos if you want to see the trades that were taken throughout the day. I highly recommend checking out Pat or Dan for those videos. Again, this is just a quick market recap of the micros. Let's get into the first trade that was taken that I want to show. Excuse me, that's not the first trade taken. It's just the first trade I want to show. This was taken by Jeremy. This is a live entry from him. He's up $25. This is in the micros, 2 contracts. You can see based off of our levels methodology, he walked away a winner. He's consistently walking away a winner live in the micros. I don't care who you are, what you think. It's the micros. You're not maybe making any much. Well, guess what? He's making something. That's more than most of you can actually say that are trading. If you're watching these videos and you're looking into learning more, he is doing it. He is building that confidence to transition into the minis, and then he's going to start getting some serious money after that if he keeps it up. Again, everything is based off of how you, the trader or student, reacts. If you're going to be subjective instead of objective to a trade, well, you're most likely going to get hurt. But he's doing really well. Jeremy up $25, 4 winners in a row, live money that he's had recently based off of our methodologies and our edges. And then lastly, Miro here using the Oracle Automated Trade Assist bot on Sim in the micro Nasdaq, up $19.50. Real quick entry, short on that. In and out real quick, faster than he probably could have reacted normally with his own speed. The Oracle bot, if you haven't heard about it, is a trade assist bot that helps take entries based off of our methodologies. It's not something you can set it and forget it. You can't walk away, but it helps get in quick and sets everything up for you that you would necessarily need based off of our methodologies. It's not an AI learning machine. Again, it's an auto assist, but it is a tremendous help, especially for those who cannot afford to miss that trade. If you're interested in finding out more information about our education that we have here, our edges, how do we get them, or how you should get them on your charts for your trading purposes, you can reach out to us. Again, we're Target Trading Academy. Find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettradingacademy.com. Reach out to our representatives and they will gladly show to you why we are the #1 trading education company in the world and why we have so many live successful students in our rooms every day. Look forward to seeing you.